And I don't know what, well, you know, we shouldn't have to make this choice. We're Americans, and we can do two things at one time. You have proven you can do many things at one time and be effective. We have about 65% of our deaths in Pennsylvania happening at elder care facilities, at assisted living facilities, not in hospitals, but at these elder care facilities. The PPE is going to the hospitals. The money a lot's going to the hospitals because we shut them down. The governor's made a choice, instead of helping some of these elder care facilities, we have a website where people can snitch on their neighbor who's going to work or who is opening their business in contradiction to the order. That's not bringing anybody together. So a couple things. Extending the PPP, the 8 weeks, until after the governor opens the state, because employers now don't want to have to pay for employees who are not going to be able to come back to work, right? Because the state is shut down. You didn't do that. The governor's done that, right? So the transition to greatness, I think, might include something like that. Right now, we have counties that want to open up. The governor said no. Counties want to open up. They're not sure. They're scared that if they open up in again, violating, so to speak, the governor's order, that will stop the flow of federal dollars for the programs that you already have. And so some assurance that they can do the right thing and get their people back to work as Americans would be very, very helpful. I would say this as well, Mr. President. The unemployment benefits in the real world, we tried to do the right thing, you tried to do the right thing. Employers are thankful for the fact that they won't be held accountable if their employee doesn't come back to work. But when you have a governor that doesn't want to enforce the policy, it's not really helpful, because the employer needs the employee to come back. They need them to come back. And so maybe take a look at that. And finally, in this transition to greatness, Mr. President, China, once we get through this, there must be an accountability. There must be an accountability. We all want to get back. We're here. We're ready to be at work. Speaker Pelosi apparently is not, but if she is going to do phase 4, she's working on her own. She doesn't involve our leadership. She doesn't involve Kevin. She doesn't involve anybody here. Mr. President, the prescription to get us back to work and healthy as an economy, quite honestly, is simple. And you already know it. You've already talked about it a million times. Let's just get back to work. Let's just get back to work. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much. Great.